All right, so day 2 of the Bluetooth speaker assault, where it's 9:44. I usually leave around 20 minutes later, and unfortunately, I got here. The point is, I did about 30 minutes of swimming outdoors. It was nice and warm finally in the pool because it warmed up. But Whistlin Wally's back at it again. Okay, with his Bluetooth speaker just blasting. 2 days in a row. Now, I said I usually get out 30 minutes because they've closed the outdoor pools around 9:30. But I was done swimming at 9:15-ish, and I'm like, well, I could swim another 15 minutes. But to get to the sauna, if Whistlin Wally's already doing his, symphony orchestra with his Bluetooth speaker here, I can always go back for an extra 10 minutes of swimming, but I could also get an extra 10 minutes because the sauna closes at 10, right? Okay. The point is, what's the point? I don't know if the timeline is correct here. The point is, at 9:15, I had the choice in the pool to stay an extra 15 minutes after swimming for 30 minutes, or saying, I'll just go inside the sauna, which is what I did. And then on the dot at 9:30, as I feared, Whistlin Wally got here. But that was just perfect because I had 10 minutes in the sauna. It was nice and hot. It's nice and good. I would have stayed another 20 minutes in and out. But the blast was there, okay? The music blast was there. The Bluetooth speaker was on. All right? And it was just frustrating. Now, this time, this asshole, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, because I wanted to do a video on this. I don't think I mentioned it in what will be yesterday's thing, the video before this. I'll put it all in one. He sometimes likes to bring his little Coors Light. So again, this is like 9:30, right? And some guy's poured a cold one at 9:30, okay? And blasting the music, as if it's the fucking discotheque here, right? So I basically said, I'm glad I got my 30 minutes of swimming in. The outdoor pool was nice and warm. I got 10 minutes of sauna in. I would have had another round, but fine. I go out to the as I'm storming out and leaving. I do talk to the front desk people. There's a young girl there and there's an older woman there. And I'm like, look, could you go in there? Because, again, the women aren't supposed to go in the men's thing, but they'll get, like, a men's staff member or something. And I just say, look, there's someone blasting Bluetooth speaker music in the locker room there. Could we not have this? They're pretty sympathetic about it. Now, again, I left. Because that's the awkward thing. Like, I went out there knowing I'm just leaving and telling them this is the issue. Like, what am I supposed to do? Waddle out there with my Speedo, And then waddle back in? It's like, that's just awkward, right? But the point is, I did write to the manager many months ago about the same issue. And it happened once or twice before. And I talked to some of the staff people, as I mentioned yesterday, and I don't know what came of it. I don't know if Whistlin Wally was ever told this. Because the problem is that, again, and I'll read the letter, but the manager told me, go tell the staff people. Go tell the assistant manager if it's a man that day, or go tell staff people. I'm like, but it's an awkward thing tattling on people, right? Like, again, let me waddle out to the front desk with my Speedo on, and then waddle back in, and then, oops, somebody told somebody to, like, come on, that's just ridiculous, But anyways, now that I just stormed out and left, it's like, okay, maybe it'll be addressed. I did not write yesterday a letter, but today I'm definitely going to do it because this is not one-off now. Because it was one-off a couple months ago, and then it happened once. But it's like, oh, is Wally back to this now? Is Whistlin Wally back to this bullshit where just, let's blast the fucking speakers at 9:30, pour me a cold one? What the fuck is this? I mean, it is just absolutely ridiculous. Otherwise, I had a decent day. I went out to the Lone Star Trail. up until the last, it doesn't matter, I was functionally the only person out there on a 4-mile stretch, 4 miles back, okay? There were a couple people because it was a fishing bridge type deal at the end point of the trail. But other than that, I was functionally the only person there. For 4 miles, 4 miles, it was beautiful. It was great. And then it's like, it's that anticipatory anxiety of, ooh, is this asshole gonna be here? Is he gonna be loud and obnoxious again? Is he gonna ruin? Of course he is. But again, I planned ahead. I did 10, 15 minutes of the sauna. I'm saunaed out. I could have done a little more. Maybe I'll be in the hot tub, because I haven't been in my own hot tub upstairs. Not hot tub, but just the regular tub you fill up with hot water. But I did have to come to the supermarket and buy some cheese. I've been eating a lot of cheese. Maybe they have some steak or something too, but that's basically it. It's just so frustrating, because it'd be so easy, just the little thing, to not have this asshole come here. But I'm going to have to write a note about this. And the next video, I think, will be me reading the note.